Every day, millions of people open an app, scroll for a few seconds, and buy a shirt they didn't plan to own an hour ago. That's fast fashion, a $90 billion engine built on speed, volume, and desire. Brands like Zara, H&M, and SHEIN have turned fashion into a numbers game, moving clothes faster than ever before. What once took months to design, produce, and ship now happens in just 2 weeks from sketch to store. It's a system designed to keep us buying endlessly. So, how can selling $5 t-shirts create billion-dollar impedes? Fast fashion isn't just about cheap clothes, it's about speed. Zara can see a celebrity wearing something on Monday and have its version in stores by next Friday. SHEIN can launch thousands of new styles in a single week. This isn't a coincidence, it's data-driven design. Every click, every trend, every post becomes feedback. If a design sells out fast, they produce more within days. If it doesn't, it quietly disappears, replaced by the next viral trend. Nothing is random. Everything is optimized to keep the cycle spinning. Test, react, repeat. Traditional fashion brands release 2 to 4 collections a year. Spring, summer, fall, winter. They plan months ahead, forecast demand, and produce carefully. But fast fashion flipped that model completely. Instead of waiting for the seasons, they chase the scroll. Every week becomes a new collection, designed to production to store, all compressed into days. It's not about craftsmanship anymore, but timing. Speed becomes the business advantage. But with speed comes compromise between speed and quality. When time is cut in half, stitching weakens, fabrics thin, and the product's life shortens before it even hits your closet. Here's how the math works. Fast fashion thrives on volume, not value. Instead of earning big profit margins on a few expensive items, they earn small margins on millions of cheap ones. Low production costs plus cheap materials equals high revenue. By outsourcing manufacturing to low-cost regions, China, Bangladesh, Vietnam, they cut expenses dramatically. Workers earn just a few dollars a day, while the global brands pocket the rest. A shirt that costs $2 to make might sell for $15. Multiply that by millions, and you get billion-dollar profits. But it's not just the labor. They save on design by copying trending looks, on marketing by relying on influencers, and on logistics by building hyper-efficient supply chains. It's designed in Europe, made in Asia, sold everywhere. A global web where speed beats ethics. Imagine a dress conceptualized in London, stitched in Dhaka, shipped to Los Angeles, worn once for an Instagram photo, then discarded. That's the life cycle. Fast, cheap, disposable, and this cycle feeds itself. The low prices encourage impulse buying. The more affordable it looks, the more you buy. When something new drops every week, last week's outfit already feels old. Desire, purchase, discard. Repeat a never-ending loop of consumption that keeps the cash flow constant. But while profits rise, so does the hidden cost. Fast fashion produces over 90 million tons of textile waste every year. Mountains of clothes burned or buried. Most of these garments are made from synthetic fibers like polyester, which don't decompose for hundreds of years. Every shirt, every dress, every cheap hoodie adds to the pile. And the environmental toll doesn't stop there. The fashion industry uses trillions of liters of water each year, from cotton fields to dye factories. Toxic chemicals used in dyeing leak into rivers, poisoning ecosystems and communities. In fact, fashion accounts for 20% of global wastewater. Behind every cheap t-shirt is a real cost. That dose and tea appear on the price tag, the cost paid by the planet, by workers, and by future generations. The real price isn't on the label. It's written in low wages, long hours, unsafe conditions, and polluted rivers. That's the hidden side of our $5 bargains. Fast fashion isn't unstoppable. It's changing. More brands are realizing that the system can't last forever. A new wave of designers is focusing on sustainability, using recycled fabrics, ethical factories, and better quality designs that last longer. Solar panels, wind turbines, and circular production are becoming part of fashion's next chapter. Some companies are experimenting with closed-loop systems, turning waste into new materials, transforming yesterday's clothes into tomorrow's fabrics, ways to reuse to new product, a small cycle, but a hopeful one. And for consumers, every choice matters. Buying less, choosing better, valuing quality over quantity. These are small acts with big impact. Supporting local brands, secondhand shops, or sustainable labels sends a message that speed alone isn't success. Fashion can be ethical, fashion can be exciting, but it has to slow down. The future of fashion is in our hands. Every click, every purchase, every choice shapes the industry that shapes the world. If we change what we demand, brands will change what they supply. Because at the end of the day, the real power isn't in the brands, it's in us. So if you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because knowledge should be as sustainable as the clothes we wear.